we doing, YouTube? Stevie here. It is, what is it? The same day it was this morning. That's what day it is. Tuesday the 30th. It is about 5:30 at night. I needed to kill just a little bit of time before I lose my marbles. So, what a rotten, absolutely horrible, horrible day today. It took 6 hours to get unloaded today at G4. 6 hours. The scale, this didn't have it had some to do with it, but not like a crazy amount to do with it. The scale, so you have an inbound scale and an outbound scale. The outbound scale was broken. So the trucks had to come back around and get on the inbound scale to get their empty weight, which really didn't take any more time, I don't think. I mean, maybe a minute or two. But it wouldn't have made a big difference in the unloading process, except for possibly they had one of their workers bringing the tickets out, bringing your scale tickets out. So maybe if he would have normally been inside helping unload, maybe that would have went a little faster. Maybe, I'm not sure where he normally works at. And I didn't see the normal guy that I normally see there, but like I said, I don't know how that works. So maybe they rotate around and he was over on the side where they load containers, because they load this product, they unload it off the hoppers or belt trailers, and then it goes on a conveyor and goes right into a container. They don't put it in like a bin or something like that. So it goes from one to the other, and then they make the weights, they get the max weight they can put in there. And so it might not be exactly 1-to-1, but that's how they do it. Crazy. And it was so bad when I left at just before 2 o'clock, right about 2 o'clock, the trucks there was probably, one of these days I need to count, 15 trucks on each row, because there's 2 rows that you check in, DDG. So like 15 on each side maybe, so like 30. But then there was another 10 or 15 out on the road. It was so far back on the road. Now they had room in the middle where they could park in the middle of the road, but it was so far back, it was around the corner of a stop sign on another road. Like I said, I left at 2, and you got to be at the kiosk by 4. I mean, it was an absolute disaster. Absolute disaster. I don't know what those guys were going to do. Wait till morning, I guess. I don't have a clue. I mean, those guys that were clear out on the road at 2 o'clock. If you're at the gate, I've learned that if you're at the gate, it's like 4 hours to get unloaded. So I don't know what it is if you're out clear down the road. More than 4. That's if things are going good. And my product didn't come out of my trailer good at all either. Now, the only product that's come out good is the South Bend product, because this is the second load of this stuff from Marion that I've hauled, and I was concerned it might not come out real good because it didn't come out real good the last time. Yeah, and the last time I hauled it direct. This one I had in my trailer overnight. Sometimes when you hold it overnight, it's a little sticky. So that's horrible. Well, then to make matters worse, the guy that I'm getting, my broker, who's kind of like my I'm really kind of using him as a dispatcher as much as a broker, because he's got a lot of connections in this world of bulk, the bulk world. So I was in communication with him throughout the day, just texting. You can't talk to him on the phone. He's always busy. And he said, hey, I got a load you can pick up in Hammond, the Cargill in Hammond, and run over to Portland, Michigan, $32 a ton, and then pick up a load of Albion, Michigan, back to G4. So that was going to be a nice round. Okay. He said, you got to be there by 3. Ooh. This was like at 9 in the morning. I thought, I'll keep you posted. Well, it's not very far from where Joliet, Illinois, to Hammond, Indiana. It's only about 25 minutes. So I got here in time. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Not even close. To 3. So, I mean, if I'd have came in at 5 till 3, shift change, a lot of stuff, sketchy things can happen. But I was here I was here like at 2:30. So way early. Way early. It is right now 5:35, and they still haven't loaded me. So I've been here 3 hours today, 6 hours at the one place waiting to get unloaded, 3 hours at this place waiting to get loaded. Almost, about 3 hours. And so about, an hour in, hour and a half in, hour and 45 minutes. I think these guys forgot about me back here. So I'm kind of in the back where the gluten, I'm getting gluten. I'm kind of in the back. And I think they forgot about me. So I went back to the guard shack, and the guard brought me back here. Which they kind of do here. If you don't know where you're going, the guard just gets in a car and takes you right back to where you're going. It's an old plant. Used to be Mazo, then it was American Maize, and then it was Sarastar for a long time. If you go on the bypass, or not the bypass, if you go on the toll road through Illinois over the Skyway, at the last exit, is that the last exit of Illinois or the first exit? Whatever the exit is, just before you get to the Skyway on the Indiana side. If you look over to the east, it's the corn plant that you see on the east. Just when you're going up the road to almost to the Skyway, if you look to the east, that's where I'm set. I can see the Skyway from where I'm set, or the end of it. But it's an old plant, small. Small roads to get around. But anyhow, so he brought me back here, and he showed me right where I needed to go, and I waited. I told him, maybe I'm supposed to go see somebody? I don't know what the hell's going on. I've only been here once before, and it wasn't for this product, and that was 25 years ago. So I go up there, and I think they did forget about me, because there was a different girl in the office, or in the guard check. That's where you check in and get your bills from. And she tries to call somebody, and then he's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I don't know, I'll get somebody from the mill to come unload him. So she hung up. I said, you want me to go back and sit right where I was? She said, yeah, go right back there, right where you were. You did everything right. Just go back there and wait. Or, you didn't have to check in with nobody. They should have been there already. Now, like I said, about 3 hours, 5:38, and they're still not back here. So I thought I'll do a video, and we'll see what's happening. Thanks for the new subs. I appreciate that. JB Hunt called me today. I don't know if that was a sign from God or not. Just checking in with you. I hadn't seen you, heard anything out of you for a while. Let me know if you need anything. He said, check the load board. I said, maybe I'll check the load board tomorrow. He said, let me know if you can't find nothing. Maybe I can help you find something. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't do this nonsense all the time, though. But anyway, owner-operator blues in the hopper world, fellas. It's not always roses. Matter of fact, it hasn't been roses for a long time in my world. But that's okay. I appreciate what I have, and we'll just keep working, trying to move forward. That's all you can do. So God bless everybody, and we'll talk again soon.